And welcome back to Me versus Myself podcast. Hi, guys. So, I don't know how exactly it is that I'm cutting it right here, but as you may see, there's two angles right now that we have going. I don't know, dude. I think it's just little things like this that are gonna like little changes that are going to improve the setup and improve the quality of the recording. But if you are new here, welcome to Me versus Myself podcast, the podcast where I share a little bit about my life with you guys. I'm vulnerable for a bit. I let you guys know how I'm feeling, things that are going on in my life, as well as the ways that I'm dealing with certain problems or the ways that I'm dealing with achieving certain goals of mine. I think there's a lot of value in hearing and just having a conversation with someone, like hearing someone have a conversation with themselves and hear the internal battles and struggles that everyone kind of faces that we never really get to find out unless we are told. So that being said, welcome back to Me versus Myself podcast. If you are new again, please consider subscribing, and also if you're back, welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming back to revisit, as the podcasts have been getting quite a lot of attention lately, bro. I think the last episode I uploaded was like 100 something views. I don't know, dude. That's fucking awesome. Um, I really appreciate you guys like showing up and watching the videos, and I don't know. I think it's cool that more people are starting to see the channel, and I like seeing that the channel's growing. And we're in a year into this, so it's a good pace to grow, I believe. So that being said, welcome back to November 18th, 2020. Dude, okay, so last time you guys talked to me, I was telling you guys about how good I've been, and honestly, nothing really has changed. I still feel fucking like amazing. I've been feeling real good and real lightheaded, but also here's the thing. Okay, so I've been feeling really good, right? And I'm happy, and I can say I'm kind of comfortable right here where I'm at. Like I'm okay with this level of happiness, but also it's like, oh, I know there's a lot of things that I would like to do or would want. So I think about it, and I'm like, there's still so much more I can do. Like I feel like I'm at such a high point right now, but also I know that this isn't like the top. And I'm aware that I can stay here and like ride this like high of like I'm getting so much things done. I could do that, but also I don't know, dude. Like I don't, I just don't really like I don't want to stay there. I don't want to be comfortable, and I feel like that's where I've been. And it's not a bad thing to be uncomfortable. I know that it's not, but it is kind of hard to like get yourself to try to change something in you. So yeah, definitely like a little bit conflicted. There's a little bit of a battle going on between like me right now, like wanting to be comfortable and just like hang out and like just relax for a bit, for like a lot, Um, like I know I can do it, and like regardless, I'm happy of either or out like whatever outcome. But also I know that I'm capable of like doing even more than I feel like I'm doing right now, right? Because right now I'm training a lot. I'm training like 3 hours a day maybe, and I'm a little injured right now, so I kind of like slow down. But for the most part, it is like 3 hours or 2 hours at least. And dude, I've been feeling real good about that because that makes that makes me feel so clear headed and level headed, and like it just makes me kind of it just clears my head, and it's an escape for me to just like completely forget about everything that's going on in my world, and I'm just focused there. It's a flow state. um so like I'm happy, but also it's like, yeah, I can do that and keep the same worth ethic there, but just start adding something else, which would be my business, right? Which would be my social media marketing business that I've told you guys since like June, probably July, that I've been talking about doing that. And I've been on and off, like I do it, but then I don't. And to be honest, like I just haven't worked enough. Like obviously what you put in is what you get out, and obviously that's what I've like, that's the result I've got. Like I haven't got much um like I haven't really done much with that business because I haven't really put in much. And I mean, I have put some work into it, but it's not anything that I know it could be if I actually put time into like doing it. Let me get a sip of water real quick though. My mouth's a little dry. You can probably tell more on this angle, but I'm a little baked. And dude, honestly, like I said, like I've been feeling real good about myself. Like I've been feeling happy, feeling confident, feeling handsome, feeling strong, feeling. Okay, so there's this thing. Okay, here's another thing that's been going on. I've low key at night after like doing so good about fasting, doing so good about eating like relatively good foods. I'm not overeating, eating like good. And at the end of the night, bro, I just get like the munchies, dude, and I'll eat, and it's like, bro, like even after like, I worked out, and it's just like, bro, like why? It's just those little short-term pleasures that I feel like slow me down. It's just like once you do one thing, like it's so easy to just go back down, and that's why I'm saying like I don't want to stay here like where I'm at right now. Like yes, this is such a good like feeling, and I've been feeling so great and so level-headed and so happy, so free, dude. Even though I've been like living and enjoying life, I know that I can do even more. So it's like don't get stuck here. Like that's what I keep telling myself. Like don't get stuck here, don't get stuck here. And part of me was kind of like neglecting myself in the sense like I haven't been journaling in like a week or two. Like on and off I do, but I haven't really been like on it. So I haven't been journaling so much, and I've kind of been neglecting how I've been feeling because I've just been okay. Like I've been good, and there have been some things that bothered me, but like I feel like I've got through them, and I moved on, and I understand that that's the way it is because that's the way it is, like there's nothing for me to do there except what has came to be. And like, well, the future is the future, so don't even worry, like I'm not even concerned about like what it is and what we have to do. And I'm good, dude. I'm not chasing anybody, just fucking being free, talking to people, getting to know people, just like kicking it, doing my thing, I guess. Dude, and yeah, that's why it's like I see how much time I have and how much time I just waste, kind of, because I know I could be doing more, and I'm so happy that I'm doing a podcast right now, dude, because like it's Wednesday and I'm supposed to upload Wednesdays, and it shouldn't be I shouldn't hold up until the last episode, but if I didn't hold on, you wouldn't have got this episode. So it is what it is, and we're here now, and I appreciate you guys being here. I know that my podcasts haven't been as long, and I don't know what you guys prefer or what you guys like. What works better for you? Like, are you cool with the long format? I mean, I feel like for me, like, since podcasts are kind of popular now, or more mainstream, some people maybe haven't like started listening to podcasts, so I'd get why maybe if I uploaded an hour like video, like maybe you wouldn't watch it, because the watch time, like the watch time's never like the whole podcast, and I understand that maybe the people that know me maybe just aren't used to consuming like long format content, which this is, which is why I also just like don't mind I don't mind making them short, because also sometimes like I really just don't have much more to say other than like I can keep going in circles, but also like I don't know, like it doesn't seem like it's doing the same thing. And I'm sorry, I'm still not used to having two cameras, so I'm kind of looking here one way, I'm looking there one way. I don't know. This kind of might take longer to edit, to be honest. It's okay. Maybe I'll get it done. I'll get it uploaded and edited. Here's how we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna plan this out right now for me and you. You get to hear me think for a bit. Okay, so we have two things recording right now, right? So okay, to get the video from the camera, I need to get it. I got to get the SD card connected to my phone. I passed the video here. My iPhone already recorded this angle, so I go to the video editing app. I open this file and I open this file. Well, I open up this file and then I make I watch through it a little bit and then I make cuts of where I'd like to have the angle change, or me looking here and now me looking there. So make those individual things and then come in and see what time I want to cut it at is, and then look for it on this video and find, okay, for example, cut it at 11 minutes. So for example, right now it's cut. I have to go back into the other video and then find the same time, so go to 11 minutes on the other video and cut it there and then paste, it's a little tedious. I'm not gonna lie, editing's not my editing isn't my cup of tea, to be honest. It's a little hard. I just don't know how to do it. That's probably why I feel so you know what, but it is its own art form, I understand that editing has so much power, and I just don't know how to edit that much, I don't know, and I know I could learn, and I've learned a little bit, but it's not I can probably put together a good video, but nothing I don't know. We're not gonna fucking degrade ourselves, but I know I could do I could learn more. There's so much I could learn. I know very little, but it is what it is, dude. So I've been training jiu-jitsu, guys, right? And jiu-jitsu's been fucking treating me so good. My body's been a little bit beat up recently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been going hard for 2 months, so my body's kind of it's okay that I'm hurt or whatever, but yeah, my body's a little beat up, but dude, honestly, it's so cool. I really, really, really enjoy it right now. I'm really enjoying jiu-jitsu. It's such a stress reliever, or just such a flow state. Like I said, I get to the gym, right? I'm with my friends, and then we fucking train, and we teach each other how to break each other's limbs and practice how to choke people. Obviously within the thing, within the mat. But it's so cool to be able to do that and be physical and be hard and actually use your body in ways that a normal person doesn't usually use them. For example, someone who goes to work in an office isn't really using their hips the same way someone in jiu-jitsu is, that practices it constantly. Because I see my body and I see how I'm becoming more flexible and more my balance is getting better, and just so much things that I've been working on little by little that are adding up, adding up. And dude, it's cool. It's really cool to just learn to use my body and learn to do things with my body that a lot of people don't know how to do. And well, since I've just been training so much, that's all I really think about, dude. It's this there, and just learning a new technique all the time, and then not understanding it one day, but then 2 days later, you're in a situation and that technique comes out, and you're oh, that's what you meant. And then later on, and then the next day, someone does that, and you already counter it because you already know, you just learned. So it's like a game, dude. It's like a video game. That's kind of a way that I guess I can explain it to you, and why I think I've been training so much, because honestly, I'm addicted to feeling good, dude. It makes me feel so good. But it's like a video game, for example. Okay, these people, my my professors, my instructors, They're training me. They're teaching me technique. They're teaching me how. They're teaching me moves to play with in a game. For example, like when you play a video game, you get the tutorial, and it tells you push this button to do this. Blah blah blah. It teaches you what button does what. You know. Basically, that's what they're doing. Like they're teaching me, hey, if you do this way, this might be there, and that. You know, like they're teaching you the technique. So now I go and use my body and use my limbs and my arms and my legs to try and execute all of these things that I've been learning against someone who's been doing the same thing. So we're both going at each other. Maybe we know the same amount, right? But we understand things a little, or we do things a little differently. And that clash of just like, oh, you're gonna do this, okay, I'll do this, and then it's just so fucking awesome to me. And I really enjoy like training. Like I said, like it's just such an escape for me, and I'm happy to know and to see that I'm improving and see that like me training so hard is like really like helping me out. So that's that. But other than like, so for example, like I want to have jiu-jitsu going for me, which is probably like 4 hours a day, 4 to 3 hours a day. And then I want to have a period of time where I'm reading or learning or taking notes or reading a book and dissecting it or whatever, like just having a period to learn education, whether it's listen to podcasts, learn videos, learn editing, learn audio engineering or whatever. Like use all of the tools that are available to me and like really try to improve something and do something with it other than just like staying put, and staying just staying comfortable. So I want to have a period of me to learn, a period for me to stretch and like recover my body and like roll things out and stretch out and have some recovery. I want to have time for my dogs, like separate. I have to make a structure for myself to like really see how I want to see all the things that I want to be doing a day, and then making time to plan them out and like plan out how my day will be. Because I know when I really start to journal and plan my days out, I can get on task. Like if I do a to-do list and I put how much time everything takes and how much time it should be before I finish a certain task, the times that I've like in the past where I've done that for myself is when I've done the most work or been like super efficient, like where it would be like 10 in the morning or whatever, and I have like so much. I'll have like the day's tasks done basically, and now it would just be like doing more value stuff, So that's where I've been a little bit. I've been a little confused and a little bit I guess confused, but also like I'm in a transitional phase of like my mindset. I guess you can say that, right? Like I've been more on a business mindset because I know that I want to set myself up financially. Because I know I'm okay without money, and that's the thing. Like I know, but also like I want money just so I can have anything that I want. Not even that I value material things so much, but if I can buy anything that I want, like I don't need to work, I don't need to worry. Like eventually I'm gonna die, so I might as well spend my money or like have share it with people who actually need it before I'm dead. So here's my plan. I want to set my family up and then give back. And if I die broke, I'm good with that, dude. I don't care. But also while I'm alive, like, and I have money, if I want to do this or I want to do that, if I want to go here, I want to eat this, I want to eat that, like, through this, like, I want to know that I could do that. Because that would also contribute to who I am and me and just how I am, So I need to have like a serious talk, I guess, with myself and like really see like, hey, dude, like I know you can do more, you know? And I know I can because I've been thinking about this for a while. So, it's obviously in my head. But it's a little hard, Sometimes it's hard to like change. But I know that discomfort is my friend right now. I really should, keep doing my part to like improve and do new things that are gonna help me and my family out. So, it is what it is. Today I'm doing some things for Gian Media. It's been a while. It's been like a month maybe since I worked on it. So we'll do that, and I don't know. I got some things planned for today, and hopefully today is the first day of a somewhat productive day after a couple of weeks of just kind of being okay with a little bit of a minimum, But with that being said, everybody, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I know these episodes haven't been long, bro, but I feel like I need to really like focus on getting these things down. Like if I start running my business, that only gives me more things to talk about, and I only have like a couple things to talk about right now. So let me expand my world a little bit more, and I promise that the episodes are gonna get even longer, and I'm gonna have guests on. Like I promise you, just give me some time, and I promise that everything's gonna streamline eventually. That's the point. It's gonna be a whole little system that can just run by itself, and it is what it is. So we have to be patient, okay? Or maybe not ready to receive that yet. So that being said, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. This is Me versus Myself podcast. Goodbye.